You can win 99 days in a row and still go broke on day 100. And here's the part that messes with your head: those 99 wins weren't the opposite of the blow-up. They were the cause of it.
Wait, the wins caused the loss? That sounds backwards. Walk me through that, because every trader I know is chasing exactly that, a green day, every single day.
Right, and that craving for daily green is the trap. Let me introduce you to a real type of trader. We'll call him the consistency guy. He makes money almost every single day. Small, steady, reliable profits. His equity curve looks like a staircase climbing to heaven.
Okay, so far that sounds like the dream. Smooth returns, no drama. Investors love smooth. What's wrong with a staircase that just goes up?
What's wrong is how he's making it smooth. To win almost every day, he's quietly selling insurance against disaster. Picture someone who collects a little premium every morning by betting nothing extreme happens. 99 days, nothing extreme happens. He collects. He looks like a genius.
So he's basically getting paid to promise the sky won't fall. And most days the sky doesn't fall, so he just keeps pocketing the money.
Exactly. But on day 100, the sky falls. A crash, a gap, a shock nobody priced in. And all that disaster he insured against? It lands on him at once. The single loss is bigger than every gain he ever made. Combined.
That's brutal. So the daily wins were never free money, they were rent he was collecting on a debt that hadn't come due yet.
That's the perfect way to say it. This is what professionals call tail risk. The tail is the rare, extreme event sitting way out at the edge of the probability curve. It almost never happens. But when it does, it's enormous.
And I'm guessing the reason it's so dangerous is that almost never feels like never when you're living it day to day.
That's the psychological hook. Humans are wired to learn from repetition. Every quiet day teaches the brain the same lesson: this is safe, this works, do it again. 99 repetitions of safety feel like overwhelming proof. It feels like skill.
But it's not proof, it's just the absence of the rare event so far. The danger was building the whole time, completely invisible.
Invisible is the key word. There's a famous idea about a turkey. Every day a farmer feeds it. Day after day, the turkey grows more confident that the farmer loves it. Its data has never looked better. Its trust is at an all-time high the morning before Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's dark. So the moment of maximum confidence is the moment right before catastrophe. The data looked best exactly when the risk was highest.
And that's the trader who wins every day. His confidence peaks right before the blow-up, because his track record has never been cleaner. Consistency didn't reduce his risk. It hid it. And it made him bet bigger.
That last part is sneaky. Because if you think a strategy is safe, you naturally size up. Why wouldn't you? More size on a sure thing just means more profit.
And more size means the eventual loss is catastrophic instead of survivable. So the smooth track record literally engineers a bigger explosion. The longer the winning streak, the larger the bomb you've built underneath it.
Let's make this concrete for someone watching. How do you actually spot whether your own returns are this kind of hidden time bomb?
Great question. First red flag: your wins are tiny and frequent, but you have no idea what your worst possible day looks like. If you can't describe your maximum loss, you're the insurance seller who never read the policy.
Second flag I'd add: strategies that always work usually involve betting against rare events. Selling options naked, averaging down into losers, heavy leverage on quiet markets. They feel calm right up until they don't.
And the third flag is purely emotional. If a string of green days is making you feel invincible, that feeling itself is the signal. Confidence that grows with every win, instead of respect for what hasn't happened yet, is a warning light.
So we should almost flip our instinct. Instead of celebrating the perfect streak, we should get suspicious of it. Ask, what am I not getting paid for? What risk am I quietly absorbing to make this look so smooth?
Exactly. And here's the reframe that changes everything. The goal of a good trader isn't to win every day. It's to survive every day. Survival and a perfect record are not the same thing, sometimes they're opposites.
That reframe really lands. The best traders often have choppy, uneven equity curves. Lots of small losses, occasional big wins. It looks messy, but it's the opposite shape of the blowup.
That's the key insight. They're buying the lottery ticket instead of selling it. They take many small, controlled losses, and they're positioned to win huge when the rare event finally hits. Their pain is frequent but tiny. Their reward is rare but massive.
So one trader collects pennies in front of a steamroller, and the other pays pennies to own the steamroller. Same market, completely opposite relationship with the tail.
And the brutal irony is the steamroller collector looks smarter for years. He'll outperform, he'll get praised, he'll feel like the genius in the room until the one day that erases all of it and then some.
So the practical takeaway for everyone watching: stop measuring yourself by how often you win. Start measuring yourself by whether a single bad day can end you.
Position sizing, define max loss, never betting the survival of the account on the world staying calm. A streak is not strength. A streak is just the rare event taking its time.
And the next time you string together a perfect run and feel untouchable, remember the turkey. The data has never looked better than the morning before everything changes.